Hello, Victoria. Thank you so much for coming on the call with me. How's it going?
Hi, Jen. Thank you so much for having me, and everything's going well. And you?
Awesome. Yeah, all good here. All good. So I think it would be awesome if you could maybe introduce yourself a little bit so people kind of know where you're from and all of this.
Of course. Yeah, I'm from Venezuela originally, but I've been living in Mexico City for 6 years now, and I work as a virtual assistant right now. And I specialize mostly in copywriting and content writing services for blogs, social media, email marketing, and all of that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Good. Cool. Thanks so much for sharing that. And yeah, do you remember what were some of your biggest struggles before joining with us?
Yeah, my biggest struggle was that um, I was a little bit lost about how to organize this new job that I created for myself. Let's say, because I started working as a freelancer like early 2021 in the middle of the pandemic, and I started like offering services but without a structure. And then I have to say that I've been lucky enough to get some clients, and some of them, like, they really wanted to work with me, but because I was getting so many requests, I couldn't fulfill like all of their tasks. So I was very overwhelmed. I had no structure, like nothing. And then the other thing is that because I didn't realize like my real value, I was undercharging, and that is also like a struggle that comes with being unorganized and not having a system in place. So yeah, I would say that's the main reason why I joined the program.
Got it. Yeah, yeah. I think you said right, working too much and charging too less. So then it got so busy.
So busy. Yeah, I was working like 14 hours per day, and
Wow.
then when I saw like, yeah, the income wasn't up to the
Yeah.
to the tasks that I was doing, and then I was saying like, okay, what am I doing? Like, this is wrong. So yeah, I need some help, definitely.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no. I think that's a common struggle as well for existing freelancers, right? That join us, that they just lack the strategies to make good pricing packages and things like this, and then often you end up working too much, and that's a very common struggle. So yeah. And what do you feel like was the most valuable of the program? What really helped you to actually turn that around?
Definitely, I think module 3 was a game changer for me, which is the module where you learn how to create your package based on like a really let's say profitable value, that works for you and works for your clients as well. So I think, yeah, like restructuring all of my services and the way I was pitching them and how much I was charging for them was really, really important. And I think that's when I started seeing like a huge difference, for sure.
Cool. No, that's really good to hear. Yeah, that's a very extensive module as well, right? With all the pricing strategies. But yeah, I can definitely see how that was a solution to the problem you actually faced before you joined. So yeah. And
Absolutely.
since you started, what do you feel like is like your biggest accomplishments so far?
I think hitting 5K. Um, yeah, I think within 2 months, I think from joining the program, I think was great, and it made me realize that, anything that you set your mind to, like, you're gonna achieve it, and I think when I realized that I hit 5K, I said, okay, then 10K is possible, and 15K is also possible, and 20K is also possible. It's just a matter of really like providing value and just realizing your worth, and yeah, offer like a high quality service, everyone will work with you and will be willing to pay for your services. So yeah, it's totally doable.
Yeah, cool. That's such a good goal, and also pretty quick. I remember that. So yeah, I think
I'm
you
so
know
happy.
the sky is the limit now. Indeed, going to
Yeah,
10K, 15K,
yeah,
and striving for that. Yeah, cool, nice. Okay, and
definitely.
what before starting, what was your thoughts on investing in yourself? If you remember our first calls, how did you look at investing in yourself for coaching?
Yeah, I think investing in yourself has always been a goal of mine, in the
Mm,
sense of like I'm always looking to learn.
mm,
I love studying and learning new things that help me improve as a person, as a professional, and everything. So sometimes you hesitate when you don't find like the right program, like the right person. So for this specific program, I think what appealed the most to me was the fact that you talk to us in a way that,
mm,
I mean, you've been there, like you've had the same struggles, and you have like this proven system that has helped you, reach your fullest potential. So that's when I said, okay, maybe it's time, to invest in a program like this. And it's totally worth it. I think like having a mentor in your life,
mm.
it's the best investment you can ever make. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. And I think let's say someone is watching this right now and is doubting about joining. What would you say to them? What would be your advice?
Okay, my advice would be don't be afraid. I mean, you're going to obtain so many valuable tools. You're going to learn so much about the digital world, which is like the most important thing right now. Like everything is going digital. Every day there are new businesses going digital, and I think there are so many opportunities, but you do have to, you know, improve every single day,
Mm,
and sometimes we need help because this is so new and so recent, like I think up until 3-4 years ago, no one knew about social media. It was
mm,
just entertainment and that's it. But now it's like, wow, this is a business,
mm,
So I think it's important to get help to educate ourselves and learn from the best,
mm,
learn all the skills, all the tools, how to use them. Um, and yeah, that's what's going to help you create like a very sustainable and profitable business for you and
mm.
your family.
Yeah, yeah. No,
It's
so
totally worth it. Yeah.
mm, cool, cool. And is there anything else you feel like, oh, I definitely have to share this with people that are, looking into getting started, or maybe like you are already a freelancer and want to improve? Is there any other advice or tips you would give them?
Yeah, I think that the most important thing is that um, sometimes we come from a culture where we are being told that, oh no, you have to be like a doctor or a
Mm,
lawyer or an engineer and that's it, like but what about like I don't know, maybe okay, I'm a lawyer, but if I like photography, like it's kind of like if you have many interests, it doesn't have to be like only one path for you.
mm,
Like you can accomplish so much, and I think that in the digital space, the more skills you have, like the better, and that's what makes you like a really professional, like a yeah, like a pro, like the best at what you do. And yeah, don't limit yourself. Sometimes people are like, oh no, but online businesses are not for me because I'm a doctor or I'm
mm,
this or that. No, I mean, you are allowed to explore many possibilities and even discover things that sometimes we don't even know about ourselves,
mm,
and yeah, it's a cool thing to consider, for me, I've always been an academic, and then when I started thinking about becoming a freelancer, I was like, maybe that's not for me, because I
mm.
used to work at the UN. like in my country, it's like a total different world. But I've always been curious, and I've said, no, I think we are like full humans, like we have so many things to explore and learn and grow that we shouldn't put ourselves in one box. So definitely, if this is something that interests you, then give it a go.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks so much for sharing all of that. And, everyone definitely connect, in the community with you once they enter. Definitely send each other a message and connect. And I'm sure we're going to see so much more from you in the next months. And I'm super excited to see your journey going to 10K, 15K, and surpassing that first 5K milestone. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm so ready. Yeah. This program taught me to not limit myself. Like you said, sky's the limit. Definitely.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much. And I speak to you later on some of the coaching calls.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.